Hi viewers, welcome to Vidhyalakshmi YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss 8th standard quarterly examination portion as well as pattern. Okay. First let me see the portions. What are the lessons we are going to write for our examination? Totally you have 28 lessons. Out of the 28 for a quarterly we are going to write only 9 lessons. Okay. For the last 3 months successfully what we are revised. Almost we are completed more than 60%, but from the 60%, exam portion is allotted for just 40% only. From the 40%, the total lessons we are going to discuss 3 from history, 3 from geography and 3 from civics. Okay. The first lesson is how, when and where. Chapter number 1. And chapter number 2 from trade to territory. And chapter number 3 ruling the countryside. Next from geography, chapter number 1 resources. Chapter number 2 land, soil, water, natural vegetation and wildlife resources. And chapter number 3 mineral and water resources. So these are all very interesting topic. A little part, here we are discussing a little part. Why we are discussing little part means little elaborately we are further going to revise the same topic in 9th standard as well as 10th standard. Okay. So 8th standard is a foundation for 10th. And also these lessons are greatly helpful for you for your NTSC examinations. Okay, you know that NTSC, National Talent Search Examination. Okay, and then from civics part there are 3 lessons. Chapter number 1, the Indian Constitution. Very interesting lesson. We are going to study about India and about our administration setup also. And number 2, understanding the secularism. And chapter number 3, the need of a parliament. And essay, this is question pattern. In question pattern, we are going to write the 100 marks into 2 subdivision. Number 1, essay, summative assessment, it carrying 60 marks. What are the things will be asked in that 60 mark? In next slide, we will discuss. And 40 marks, we are going to attend Google form. It is a must. So last time many of you got 50 out of 50. As we are all expecting the same performance, the participants must get full marks, 100 out of 100. Okay, all the best for this. So as a previous statement, as a prayer part, I gave all the best wishes also. Okay, next. And slide number 3, question pattern. From essay part, there are 6 important Roman we are going to write. Roman number 1, as usual, multiple choice questions, MCQ. Totally 5 marks. We have totally 5 questions will be asked from all the 9 chapters. So we have to go through all the 9 chapters. From the 9 chapters, we are going to write only 5 questions. The same style we are going to follow in the consecutive Romans also. Roman number 2, fill in the blanks. How many marks we are going to write? Only 5 marks. Then how many chapters we are going to discuss? 9 chapters. 3 from each subtopic. And Roman number 3, mass the following. So in mass of following we have only contributions in history part as well as geography part, and there is no mass of following in civics, as you know very well. Then Roman number 4, true or false. Actually it is given wrongly typed here. Roman number 4 it is true or false. And Roman number 5, answer the following. It is brief answer. Roman number 3, true or not 3, it is 4. Roman number 4, true or false, again 5 question. And Roman number 5, answer in brief. Not more than 2 points. Very simple questions. Okay, you know that very well. You are very familiar about it. And Roman number 6, examination, especially social examination, will not be conducted without map. It is one of the easiest Roman part. Okay, totally 4 marks allotment. For that, we have to go through history 1 chapter and geography 1 chapter. So totally we are going to write only 4 marks. For that, we have to mark totally 8 places, map marking. Okay, very simple one. The next one, final Roman is answer the following in detail. So these are all the Roman we are going to write. So mass of following and say true or false, altogether A or B, we will consider like that. A and B are separate Roman. Okay. And the next part. So as we very familiar about the 3 important lessons. We know that 3 lessons we are going to write the examination. from each and every lesson, how many Romans are there, how many questions are there, we should be very clear. Okay. From chapter number 1, what is our chapter name? The lesson number 1 is how, when and where. There are 5 important Roman. Roman number 1, as usual, choose a correct answer or multiple choice questions. Both are same. Totally 5 questions. And from fill in the blanks, there you have totally 5. True or false also 5. Brief answer 4. And detailed answer only 3. Okay. From lesson number 2, from trade to territory, there we are going to see totally 20 multiple choice questions and 9 fill in the blanks. True or false totally 10 questions. Mass of following only 9 questions. Brief answer only 12 questions. And detailed answer 10 questions. All of them are very simple question. We have written totally 3 examination in previous. So you are very familiar about this topic. And also from chapter number 3, the same style. Choose a correct answer totally 8. And fill in the blanks totally 5. True or false 10. Mass of following 5 questions. Brief answer only 10 and detailed answer 6. From the 3 chapters, your marks allotment from history part is only 20 marks. Okay. So each lesson carrying not more than just 7 marks. Very simple part. Next, geography, chapter number 1, resources. Same pattern. Here one additional, only one Roman is getting included here. The additional Roman is differentiate the following. We need to differentiate 2 important titles. Very simple questions. First lesson is resources. We know that very familiar. We are very familiar about the resources. Resources is based on the 4 important type. I told you one short form, DRDO. What is it? First D represents distribution, R represents renewability, and another D represents distribution, and O represents origin. Okay, further it is classified into two types. These are all you are very much familiar. From that particular chapter, 6 important Roman we have to attend. Roman number 1 as usual multiple choice question, that is choose the best answer, and number 2 fill in the blanks, number 3 true or false, and differentiate between. Here we are going to write only 5 questions. Okay, from first chapter number 1 we are going to discuss totally 10. Then Roman number 5 brief answer, not more than 2 points, or some questions carrying just 1 or 2 words also. Totally 12 questions we are going to write, and detail only 4. Next, another interesting chapter is land, soil, water, natural vegetation, and wildlife resources. There we are going to write only 5 Roman. Number 1, here we don't have any differentiate. Okay, Roman number 1 as usual 14 choose, fill in the blanks 15 question, and mass true or false 15 questions, brief answer 19 questions, and detail only 14 questions. Very simple question. And then chapter number 3 mineral and power resources. Mineral and power resources. Here we have 6 important Roman. Roman number 1 as usual choose a correct answer carrying 15 questions. Fill in the blanks 10 questions. True or false 10 questions. Mass the following 5 questions. Differentiate the following 4 questions. Brief answer 29 questions, and finally detailed answer 5 questions. Next, in civics part, chapter number 1 Indian Constitution. This is another interesting topic. From this again we are going to discuss only 5 important chapters. Chapter number 1. From chapter number 1 there are 5 Roman. The first Roman is choose the best answer 10 questions. Roman number 2 fill in the blanks. There are 6 questions, and Roman number 3 true or false carrying only 6 questions, and Roman number 4 brief answer, there we have only 10 questions, and detailed answer, there we have only 8 questions. Next, understanding the secularism, lesson number 2. Choose the best answer totally 5, fill in the blanks 5 questions, true or false 5 questions, brief answer again 5 questions, and detailed answer totally 4 questions. Then from lesson number 3 the need of a parliament. This is also very simple lesson like the previous chapters. Choose the best answer only 10, fill in the blanks again only 10, true or false again only 10, brief answers only 9, and detailed answer 7 only. So for our quick recall of all the chapters, at the end of our 3rd lesson as an activity, we know that very well. From our textbook, they gave one practice questions, it carrying only 20. So if it is possible, during the time of revision, not possible, during the time of revision, you have to write self-test. You go through the question paper, you yourself can evaluate your answers, okay. It is a dual process. So how much we are very familiar, how much we are very clear about the topic, it will be easy to understand, okay. Then I told you before, social examination means there is no question paper is available without map. So the map, in which chapter we have to discuss, sir. Sure, there will be a question will raise. From history part, refer the lesson, chapter number 2, that is lesson number 2, India during 1765 and 1836. We know the chapter number 2. What is the name of the chapter? From trade to territory. From trade to territory. In that lesson, what are all the initial stage of the Britishers during the time of 1765, how many areas they were occupied, especially the coastal areas, and during 1836, how many areas or the provinces they captured. So we have to discuss the particular places with the help of the map. Next, in geography, it is very interesting. What are all the states covered with the different types of forest and also types of soil? The states, and at the same time how much area, that is in means of percentage. The percentage getting covered with a dense forest, and again the types of forest, and how much area covered with the different types of soil. The same thing we are going to discuss in 10th standard also. Okay children, from Google form I told you before, totally 40 marks we are going to attend. 15 marks will be choose a correct answer. Another remaining 25 marks will be asked true or false, fill in the blanks, and also match the following. Altogether we are going to write 40 marks. Okay, remaining things you just refer with your textbook. All the best for your examination. Thank you for watching. We will see again. Thank you. Thank you all.